NLBN, I've caught flounder, I've caught trout. I've yet to catch a red, but say what you say. Nice little trout there. Welcome back everybody to another episode. Glad you can make it. Didn't really have this planned at all, but I've got a lot going on this week. I definitely wanted to get some more good content out to you guys. I really appreciate all the feedback. I really appreciate how fast the channel is taking off, and it's all because of you guys. I really appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you guys at the boat ramp. Come along for a ride. Thanks. All right guys, here's what we got today. First off, we got a little bit of time, so we're gonna capitalize on what we got. Today, battle of the soft plastics. First off, we got the purple people eater here, the 3.5 inch purple paddle tail by NLBN. And we also have the Kicker CrabZ by Z-Man. We're gonna start with one. We're gonna give it about 10 casts. If we don't catch anything, we're gonna move on to the next one. Whichever one catches a fish first, we will immediately switch back to the other one and see if we can capitalize on that one as well. This is not scientific. There's no quantum physics involved in this, and it's probably just all for clickbait, right? Anyway, let's get at it, man. Say down in the comments real quick which one you want to go with first. Yep, right hand, perfect, let's do it. We are on a falling tide. We're about halfway. Current ought to be running out this way, I guess. You don't know? Let's get some stanky into dranky. But like they say, you can't catch anything if your line's not in the water. So let's get the first cast out there. Hey man, right off the bat. Who doesn't like oysters? There you go. This thing works. Look at there. Can't catch that every day. Let's move over a little tighter. All right, I'm liking this. There's something up in there. Not sure what it is. I've got stanky all over my hands and it's shrimp juice. All right, I believe that's the third cast. We're gonna give it 10 casts and then we're gonna switch. just keep moving. All right, we got obviously a shelly bottom over here. All right, I'm off. It's good, good. The gods are on our side. How we doing? No freeze. All right, let's get at it. I'm gonna stick a little shorter. I've got Procure all over my hands. I think if I get a bite right now, this rod's just gonna fly right out of my hands. All right, I think we're pressing our luck here. Definitely a lot of shell bed here. But if you're not getting it on the bottom, if you're not getting hung, you're probably not getting bites either, so. See some menhaden flicking, shrimp jumping, and a mullet. So we definitely got a few different kind of baits around right now. Boy, I thought I felt a flounder thump just then. I got excited. There is a fish on there, man. I'm pretty sure I got bit by a flounder. I waited, hesitated, and traded it in for a trout. All right, little guy, hold up. Hold tight, wait a minute. Easy, open up. There we go. Look at that. NLBN. I've caught flounder. I've caught trout. I've yet to catch a red, but say what you say. Nice little trout there. This guy might be worthy of a slow-mo. He's probably 13 inches maybe. I'm not going to measure him. I'm not going to weigh him. He's not that big. But that's how you do's it. Okay, so that was, I don't know, man. Say down in the comments what that was. I think that was the 5th cast, 6th cast. I think it's the 3.5. Could be the 3.75. Can't remember. Sorry, got Alzheimer. Purple paddle tail. It's great, man. That's definitely several fish I've caught on that. But today is Battle of the Lure, so we're going to retire it because we just put a fish in the bag. Well, we let him go, but we just got one over the bow. And now we're going to switch to the Z-Man Kicker CrabZ. Y'all have seen this before. Z-Man Kicker Crab. This thing is really cool looking. I like it, but I want to catch a redfish on it. I've gotten a flounder, I've gotten a trout. I really want a red. That's what I'm hoping and wishing for. I'm going to catch a redfish on this today.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Let's just, yeah. Visualize it, speak it, It'll happen. All right, let's get at it. All right, just got thumped. Nothing. Nothing, man. All right, guys, we got one more cast on the kicker crab, and then we are going to switch back over to the NLBN. Last cast. Let's hope it produces something here. All right, guys, we're going to retire the kicker crab for a few minutes. We're going to head back to the NLBN. And I'm also thinking about moving down to that point. Man, there's dolphins over there. I just don't want nothing to do with them. We may relocate to the other side here. We'll be back. I was going to move all the way across, but all we've done is moved out to about 14 feet. The reason I did that was as soon as we dropped off that shelf, the down imaging was lit up. So we're going to have a couple of casts here just to see if anything's biting. I'm going to take a look at that one more time. See, we are lit up here. There's fish. I don't know what kind of fish. Not sure what kind, but we're going to see if we can figure it out. All right, the Apple Watch has said that the tide has changed, and I agree. So the bite should be turning on here. It is hot. All right. I think I'm gonna go back to the original game plan and keep moving across. Go hit the other shoreline. All right, and as you can see, we've got Mr. Bird over there. Mr. Bird knows where the action's at. And we just spooked him off. Good. All right. We're going to keep tossing this NLBN for a while, hopefully until we hit another fish. It's proven itself so far today, so I'm going to use it as my fish finder. And if we hook into something else, then we will get back on the Z-Man Kicker Crab. Got some good current through here. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep hunting. I'll come back. All right, guys, we are switching it up. I've run the boat aground a couple of times. In some skinny water here. All right, yeah, you got to pay attention, otherwise you run aground. So we are going to change up real quick. Tie a loop knot on this real quick. Pretty sure that's a PrawnstarZ, is it? Let me double check. No, it's not a DOA, because I don't buy those. Hooks are terrible on them. Can't remember. Anyway, if you can remember what this one is, here I'll show you the weighted hook. Chartreuse shell, new penny color. The life of me, I can't remember. It's not a PrawnstarZ, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it is a PrawnstarZ. I think it is, because I've got PrawnstarZ loose bodies right here. And no, I don't think it is. Can't remember. If you can, let me know. But let's see what happens here. I'm just going to change up the game plan. So far on the Battle of the Lures today, NLBN's got it, man. It was the only thing to produce. Again, that's not scientific. Do not go out and not buy a Z-Man because I didn't catch anything on it today, because they do work. Just not today, right now, right here, right now. So, anyway, let's see what we can do here. It's just good to be out here, man. Even though the pole's not bending, it's just good to be out in the marsh. We did catch one fish though, so that's good. There are shell beds everywhere, and I'm not seeing them today. They're creeping up on me, so. I'd like to get a nice flounder today. That would be amazing. You ever get the feeling? I get the feeling all the time. I just don't get the fish. All right, guys, hold tight. We'll be right back. A manatee just surfaced right by the boat. And I have to admit, that giant guy startled me a little bit. Where'd he go? Should be right out here somewhere. It's about half the size of the boat. Absolutely ginormous. With that said, I am going to ease on out of here. This is his land. I'm going to respect him a little bit and move out. Slid into a new spot here. We have switched back to the Z-Man Kicker CrabZ. As you see, we got a little shell bank here, and we got tons of birds. That is a good sign. Fish where the birds are. Going to try to move in just a little tighter here. Don't think my power poles can reach right now. Nope. I'm scared off all the little birds. All right. Sorry, guys. And I scared them with a terrible cast. This looks really good right here. Do like this. Got some bait up on coming out of this little grass point here. Got the shell. Should be a good spot for some redfish coming through. Walk this kicker crab over the shell right here. Let it fall. Easy twitches. That's a nice little topwater blow up there. Maybe a trout or something. All right, we fished a paddle tail. I lost that NLBN 1/4 ounce on a shell bed, got popped off. We switched to that new penny, chartreuse tail, shrimp. Maybe it's a PrawnstarZ again, probably wrong one, can't remember. We're back on the kicker crab. I just don't know what profile. I'm seeing all kinds of bait out here. There's menhaden, there's shrimp, there's finger mullet, there's large mullet. I don't want to keep switching around too much. I want to keep throwing one thing until it produces, but you know, if you're just on the wrong profile, never know. Might be just out here wasting your time. Because they're keyed in on a certain bait right now, and we just got to figure out what it is they're wanting. It might be a very small, like a Ned shrimp or something right now might be the ticket. When I don't catch something, I tend to start fishing faster too and not be methodical, so I need to pay attention, slow down. That kicker crab, I'm throwing it right on top of that shell bank. It's a dead shell bank, of course, and I'm just slowly just dragging it right off of it. It kind of has a drop off when it comes off of it. That kicker crab's very weedless, so you can, not guaranteed, but pretty safely glide it over that rough shell bank. And we come into some soft bottom, so I just giving it some pulls across the soft, fishing real slow. Now we're just about back to the boat here. All right, rinse and repeat. All right, guys, be right back. All right, guys, I've changed it up here to a Z-Man DieZel kicker. This is a 1/4 ounce Texas eye jig, and we're just gonna try something a little different. While digging through the tackle bag though, I did find a beef jerky stick. Yeah, so that was good. It's always a plus. Make some moves here. Some stank on it. All right, now you guys can see what's going on. We're in about 11 foot of water. Let's see what we can get into here. Nice, skip. All right. Let that sink down. Ooh, I'm getting hit already. What is up? Little thumps, nothing major. Oh, that's pretty good. It is getting lit up. Rat-a-tat-tat. Oh man, I don't know what it is. That was pretty small though, but it was just lighting it up. Still got a tail on it though. Let's do that again. How about y'all, but that was a pretty good cast. You see that? That was like a laser beam. Interesting. Something's on it. Oh, missed it. Or it was way too small. What is that? It is so small. I don't even think it can get the bait in its mouth. Look, he's got me all jacked up here, man. What is that? What's going on? Whatever it is, they like the shrimp. I got to keep going, man, until I find out what that is. It's driving me nuts. That was about to be a bad cast. Hang on. Who put this fishing pole right here? It's right my way. Get out of the way, dude. Oh, I'm hung up. Come on. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, there's nothing I want to do more right now than find out what that is. It's the only thing that matters right now. Starting to run through my head of things that it's not. I've actually caught a little grouper off this dock before. Oh, come on. I think it might be some little pinfish or, I don't know, whatever it is, it can't make it past the tail to the hook. And just like that, they were gone. Bizarre. Man. Just like that. Well, also my doohickey was discombobulated. All right. One more time. Money. Goodness gracious, perfection. Come on, I need one. Let's go. I need a pole bender. All right. Today was not the best day, but we got to go fishing, so it was not the worst day. For the battle of the plastics, this isn't over. Not the best day to try to determine between the NLBN purple 3.5 inch paddle tail or the Z-Man Kicker CrabZ. You know, if going by the rules, NLBN had it beat. So we did get one trout in the boat today. So it is the declared winner for today's episode. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. Man, I really appreciate you guys. The channel is really off to a great start. A lot of feedback, a lot of love from you guys. And I'm glad I was able to get out here a little bit, produce a little fishing content for you guys today. And it was just a pleasure, always is. Anyway, that's enough for this episode. Let's head back to the dock, go home, pet the dog. Thanks, guys.